Hey there, language legends! Welcome back to Mrs. English, your high-octane home for mastering the most powerful language on the planet. Are you ready to level up? Today, we are throwing the boring textbooks away, we're crushing the myths, breaking the barriers, and diving deep into a topic that is going to change the way you speak forever. I'm so hyped you're here. No more fear, no more hesitation, just pure energy, real results, and a community that wins together. You do not want to miss a single second of this episode. Lock in, get focused, and let's jump right into the action.
Wow, okay. I am locked in. I think I need a seatbelt for this energy today, Mrs. English. You are absolutely vibrating.
Tom, you know it. We don't do low energy here. We don't do boring. We do mastery. And today, oh my gosh, today is the big one. It's the monster under the bed for every English learner.
The monster under the bed. That sounds ominous. What are we tackling?
We are killing the translation trap. You know what I'm talking about, Tom. That moment when someone asks you a question and your brain goes into buffering mode.
Oh, I know that mode well. The spinning wheel of death.
Exactly. You hear the English, you translate it to your native language, you think of the answer in your native language, you translate the answer back to English, check the grammar, panic, and then you speak. By the time you open your mouth, the other person has already ordered a coffee, finished it, and left the building.
It's painful. Honestly, it's exhausting. I think that's why so many people give up. It feels like doing math equations just to say hello.
100%, Tom, and that is why we are stopping it today. The topic is stop translating and start thinking in English. It is the holy grail of fluency. If you can think in it, you own it.
I love the sound of that, but let's be real for a second. Is it actually possible for an adult learner, or is this just something for babies?
Tom, stop with the limiting beliefs. Delete that thought. Of course it's possible. It's not magic, it's a muscle. And today we are going to hit the gym. We're going to do the mental reps.
Okay, coach, I'm ready. Where do we even start? Because right now my brain is wired to translate. It feels automatic.
It feels automatic because it's a habit. That's all it is, a bad habit. Imagine your brain as a smartphone. Right now, you have this heavy, clunky app running in the background called the translator. It's eating up your battery, it's overheating your CPU, and it's making everything lag. We need to force quit that app.
I like that analogy. So how do we force quit?
Step one is realizing why you do it. You do it because you want control. You want to be perfect. You're scared that if you don't check the sentence in your native language first, you'll make a mistake.
Guilty as charged. I don't want to sound stupid.
And that fear is what makes you sound slow. I'd rather you speak fast and make a mistake than speak perfectly but take 10 minutes to say it. Connection over perfection, fam. Always.
Connection over perfection. I need to tattoo that on my arm.
Do it. But seriously, let's get into the tactics. I have 3 major strategies to get you thinking in English today. Not next year, today.
Let's hear them. Strategy number 1?
Strategy number 1 is the narrator mode. You need to become the narrator of your own life. But, and here's the key, you have to start small. Keep it simple.
Narrator mode, like in a movie? Tom walked into the room and looked at the microphone.
Yes, but even simpler. When you wake up in the morning, look at things and name them in English. Do not let your native language enter the chat. You see a toothbrush, you think toothbrush. You see a mirror, you think mirror.
Okay, single words. That seems easy enough.
It starts easy, but then you level up to simple sentences. I am brushing my teeth. The water is cold. I need coffee. You have to vocalize the inner monologue in English.
What if I don't know the word for something? Say I'm looking at, a spatula, and I don't know the word spatula.
Great question. This is where most people fail. They stop, they pull out their phone, they open Google Translate. No, do not do that.
Wait, don't look it up?
Not yet. If you don't know the word, describe it. The thing for flipping eggs. The kitchen tool. Your brain needs to learn to navigate around the gaps, not bridge them with your native language. If you translate, you reinforce the dependency. If you describe it in English, you stay in the English zone.
That's actually really smart. It keeps the flow going.
Exactly. It's about flow. You can look up the word spatula later, but in the moment, keep the English train moving. Choo-choo, baby!
Choo-choo indeed. Okay, so narrator mode. Narrating my day, starting with objects, moving to sentences, and describing things I don't know.
You got it. It sounds silly, but do it in the shower. Do it while you're driving. The light is red. That car is fast. It builds the neural pathways. You are physically rewiring your brain to associate the object directly with the English word, cutting out the middleman.
The middleman being my native language.
You're fired, middleman. Get out of here.
Okay, he's gone. What is strategy number 2?
Strategy number 2 is a game changer. It's called the monolingual switch.
Monolingual switch. Let me guess. Using an English-to-English dictionary?
Ding, 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 we have a winner. Tom, tell me the truth. When you see a new word, what do you do?
I usually type it into a translator app to see what it means in my language. It's just faster.
And that is why you are still translating in your head. Faster is the enemy of better. When you translate a word, you are linking that English word to your native word. You are tying them together with a rope. You need to cut the rope.
So if I see the word, let's say exhausted, instead of finding the word in my language, I should look for the English definition.
Yes, you look it up and you see very tired. Boom. Now your brain understands exhausted equals very tired. It's all English. You are building a web of English connections.
But, Mrs. English, sometimes the definitions use words that are even harder than the word I'm looking up. That's the worst.
I feel you. That is frustrating. But there are learner dictionaries online. Cambridge, Oxford, they have settings for learners where the definitions are super simple. Use those.
Okay, that's a good tip. Learner dictionaries.
Plus, it helps you learn synonyms. If you look up happy and you see joyful, content, glad, you just learned 3 words for the price of 1. It's a buy one, get 3 free deal. Who doesn't love a bargain?
I do love a bargain. So the monolingual switch is about keeping the input and the output all in the same language loop.
Precisely. We are building an ecosystem, a fortress of English. No invaders allowed.
You are intense today, and I am loving it. Okay, we have narrator mode. We have the monolingual switch. What is the third strategy?
Strategy number 3 is for the emotional legends out there. It's called the emotional shadow.
The emotional shadow. Sounds like a superhero movie.
It basically is because it gives you superpowers. Look, language isn't just data. It's not just ones and zeros. It's emotion. It's feeling. We translate because we feel comfortable in our native language. We feel ourselves. When we speak English, we feel like a robot.
That is so true. I feel like I lose my personality when I speak English. I'm funny in my own language. In English, I'm just boring Tom.
Boring Tom is leaving the building today. We want funny Tom. The emotional shadow is about copying the feeling, not just the words. When you are watching a movie or listening to a podcast, maybe this podcast, don't just repeat the words. Repeat the emotion.
Give me an example.
Okay, say the phrase, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Boring. Robot. 0 points. Now, imagine you just won the lottery. Say it again. I can't believe it. Yes, there it is. Now imagine you just dropped your ice cream on the sidewalk.
I can't believe it.
See the difference? When you attach emotion to the English words, your brain remembers them differently. It bypasses the translation center and goes straight to the emotional center. You stop thinking, what does this word mean, and start feeling, what does this situation mean?
That's deep. So it's about acting.
We are all actors, Tom. Fake it till you make it. If you want to think in English, you have to be an English speaker. You have to adopt the persona. When I switch languages, my voice changes, my hand gestures change, my whole vibe changes.
So I need to find my English persona.
Yes! Maybe English Tom is louder. Maybe he's more confident. Maybe he uses his hands more. Let him out.
I think English Tom might be a bit of a show-off.
Good. Be a show-off. You have to be bold. Thinking in English requires confidence. If you are timid, you will retreat back to the safety of your native language. You have to be willing to step out onto the wire without a safety net.
It's scary, though.
It is scary, but everything worth doing is scary. You think I wasn't scared starting this podcast? You think I wasn't scared learning new things? Fear is just fuel, baby. Burn it.
Fear is just fuel. I like that. Okay, let's recap these strategies because this is gold.
Let's break it down. 1. Narrator mode. Talk to yourself. Describe your world. Start with words. Move to sentences. 2. The monolingual switch. Ditch the bilingual dictionary. Explain words in English. Build the web. 3. The emotional shadow.
Mimic the feeling, not just the text. Find your English personality.
And all of this leads to stopping that translation lag.
It kills the lag. But Tom, I have to add one more thing. A bonus tip.
Ooh, bonus tip. Let's hear it.
Patience.
The hardest one of all.
It is. You are not going to wake up tomorrow thinking in Shakespearean sonnets. It happens in percentages. Maybe today you think in English 5% of the time. Next week, 10%. Then 20%.
So don't beat yourself up if you catch yourself translating.
Never. If you caught yourself translating, don't get mad. Just gently switch back. Say, oops, caught ya, and go back to English. Be kind to yourself. You are growing a garden, not building a generic IKEA shelf. It takes time to grow roots.
That's a beautiful perspective. It takes the pressure off.
Pressure is for tires, not for learners. We want passion, not pressure. When you enjoy the process, when you have fun with the narrator mode, when you laugh at yourself for acting dramatic in the emotional shadow, that is when the magic happens. Your brain relaxes, and a relaxed brain learns faster.
I've definitely noticed that. When I'm stressed, I can't remember a single word. When I'm having a beer with friends, well, water for me. But when I'm relaxing, the words just flow.
Exactly, because the translator op in your brain is triggered by anxiety. Anxiety says, check the data, make sure it's safe. Relaxation says, let's just talk.
So the goal is to trick our brains into being relaxed enough to turn off the safety checks.
You got it. And immersion helps too. Change your phone language to English, watch YouTube in English, surround yourself so much that your brain has no choice but to adapt. Sink or swim, but the water is nice and warm.
I've changed my phone language before. It was tricky at first. I couldn't find the settings menu, but I learned the word settings pretty fast.
See? Necessity is the mother of learning. If you need to know it, you will learn it. If you keep the safety net of translation, your brain will be lazy. Our brains are lazy, Tom. They want to do the least amount of work possible.
That explains so much about my life.
It explains everything. You have to make thinking in English the path of least resistance. And you do that by practicing it until it becomes easier than translating.
It's a hump you have to get over.
It's a mountain, but the view from the top? It is spectacular. Imagine understanding a joke instantly without having to dissect it. Imagine singing along to a song and feeling the lyrics immediately. Imagine arguing with someone in English and winning.
Okay, now that is a goal. Winning an argument in English.
It's the ultimate power move, and you can do it. Everyone listening right now, you can do it. You have the hardware. Your brain is capable. You just need to update the software.
And stop running that background app.
Force, quit, it.
I'm feeling really motivated, Mrs. English. I'm going to try the narrator mode on my way home today. Tom is opening the door. Tom is walking to the car.
Yes, and if people look at you like you're crazy, you just smile and say, I'm leveling up. What are you doing?
I love it.
Look, language legends, this journey is yours. No one can walk it for you, but you don't have to walk it alone. We are here. This community is here. We are all trying to stop the translation wheel.
It's a shared struggle.
But it's a struggle we are going to win. I want everyone listening to take a challenge this week. Pick one of the strategies, just one. Don't try to do everything at once. Maybe this week is Narrator Week. Next week is Monolingual Dictionary Week.
Small steps. Consistent steps.
Consistency creates champions. You are not defined by your mistakes. You are defined by your persistence. Every time you think a thought in English, give yourself a high five. Seriously, celebrate the wins.
Even the little ones.
Especially the little ones, because 1,000,000 little wins equal fluency.
Well, I'm definitely feeling like a winner today. Thanks for the push, Mrs. English. I think my translator app is finally starting to shut down.
That's what I like to hear. Let's keep that energy flowing. Before we go, any final words of wisdom for the listeners who might be feeling stuck? If you feel stuck, it means you're pushing against a wall. That's good. It means you're trying to move. Don't stop pushing. The wall will break before you do. Trust the process, trust yourself, and trust that your brain is an amazing machine designed to learn. You were born to communicate. Don't let fear silence you. Speak up, speak loud, and speak proud. Powerful stuff.
We are building a movement here, Tom. A movement of fearless English speakers.
I'm in. I'm signed up.
Awesome. All right, team, look at the time. We've drugged the knowledge. Now it's time for you to pick it up and run with it.
Run fast.
Faster than ever. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today, Language Legends. You are doing an absolutely incredible job. Your dedication is what makes this community so special. Keep practicing, stay hungry for knowledge, and never forget, you have the power to master this language. We believe in you. Until next time, keep shining, keep learning, and we'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.